Yeah, there wasn't someone else. There wasn't a villain, just us. We didn't break in a single night. There wasn't one last fatal mistake. It happened slowly, quietly, one small silence at a time. The conversations grew shorter, the laughter didn't visit as much. We were still standing side by side, but somewhere we let go of us. Love didn't disappear, we just stopped protecting it. We forgot how to fight for us, not against each other, for each other. Somewhere between being busy and believing there'd always be tomorrow. We stopped choosing the little things that used to keep our hearts alive. And that's the kind of heartbreak nobody sees until it's over. No slammed doors, no shattered trust, no headlines anyone could tell. Just two hearts waiting for the other to take one more step. Maybe we both thought love would carry itself somehow, but even the strongest fire needs someone to keep feeding the flame. If I could go back, I wouldn't change who we were, I'd change every moment we chose comfort instead of connection. We forgot how to fight for us, not with anger, but with intention. One more conversation, one more apology, one more how are you really. Maybe love doesn't end when feelings disappear. Maybe it ends when two good people stop choosing to stay close. There was no enemy, just distance growing quietly between two hearts that forgot how to reach. There wasn't one last conversation that suddenly changed everything. No shattered glass, no slammed front door, no dramatic ending scene. It started with a missed good morning, a kiss that slowly lost its time. One more, we'll talk about it later, until later never arrived. Love doesn't always leave in one big goodbye. Sometimes it disappears, one quiet moment at a time. We didn't break overnight, it happened when nobody could see. 1,000 little moments that slowly unraveled. The silence grew a little longer, the distance felt a little less wrong. Heartbreak wasn't one moment, it was everything we didn't notice. We stopped asking deeper questions, started answering with "I'm fine." Shared the same four walls together while living separate lives. The laughter came less often, the touch became routine. Not because we stopped caring, but because we stopped paying attention. Looking back, I don't remember the day we fell apart. I remember the days we stopped reaching. We didn't break overnight, no single memory carries the blame. It was every chance we didn't take to choose each other again. Now I know love doesn't end when one heart walks away. Sometimes it ends in all the little moments nobody thought would matter. It wasn't one goodbye, it was 1,000 tiny goodbyes. People always ask, what was the last thing you said? I wish I knew. We never had that final moment, no goodbye beneath the rain, no closing speech, no broken voices, no scene left to explain. Just ordinary conversations that slowly became less frequent, until one day we stopped calling, and neither of us called again. There wasn't a final page, the story just stopped. There were no last words, nothing to remember or forgive, no final I love you, no final argument, just silence growing louder where your voice used to be. Some relationships don't end with goodbye, they end without anyone knowing they already did. Sometimes I still wonder which conversation was the last. If I'd known it was goodbye, I'd have tried to make it last. Maybe I'd have stayed a little longer, asked one more question before you left. It's hard to treasure a final moment when you never knew you were living it. The hardest endings don't announce themselves, they quietly become memories before we notice they're gone. There were no last words, and somehow that's what hurts the most. No ending I could hold on to, no sentence I could quote, just unfinished conversations still echoing in my mind. Because sometimes the deepest heartbreak is never hearing goodbye. If I'd known that was the last time, I would have stayed a little longer. Funny thing is, you didn't slam the door, but I still hear it. There wasn't one last argument, no broken picture on the floor. Just two people running out of words, standing quietly by the door. You reach for your coat, I reach for something to say, but silence spoke before we could and carried you away. You whispered, "Take care," and smiled like we were only leaving for the day. The door closed too loud, even though it barely made a sound. That quiet goodbye has been echoing around this house. Every room still remembers the footsteps you left behind. It wasn't the goodbye that broke me, it was the silence after. Nobody would have noticed if they had walked right by. No tears in the driveway, no dramatic last goodbye. But every morning since that evening, I've heard the same goodbye again. Funny how one gentle moment can outlast everything. I'd rather have fought than wondered if we still had one more conversation left to savor. The door closed too loud, and I'm still hearing it today. Not because you slammed, but because you never came back. Some goodbyes don't shatter hearts, they slowly fill the empty spaces until silence starts sounding like your voice. You said, "Take care." The door clicked shut, still standing in that hallway. The coffee's only for one now. Your side of the bed stays cold. The house has learned your absence long before my hands have though. I still leave a little space when I sit down on the couch, like some part of me believes you'll walk back in somehow. People say time heals, they never mention reflexes. I still reach for you before I remember you're gone. My heart still moves before my mind, like it's holding on. The hardest habits to break were never morning routines. They were the little reflexes that still believe you're here with me. I hear good news and turn around, ready to tell you first. Then reality catches up, and somehow that part still hurts. My hand still searches in the dark for fingers that aren't there anymore. Funny how love teaches the body to remember what it can't restore. I don't miss the routines, I miss the automatic moments, the ones I never knew would become memories. I still reach for you, even after all this time. Not because I think you're coming back, but because my heart hasn't learned what goodbye means. One day, maybe these hands will finally stop searching. But tonight, they still remember you. Before every sunrise, before every goodbye, my hand still reaches for yours. I know every word by heart now, every pause, every breath between. The way you looked before you turned away still plays in perfect clarity. I've replayed that final evening more times than I can count, looking for one different sentence that might have changed how it all turned out. Maybe if I'd stayed, maybe if I'd said one more thing. I keep rewriting goodbye every single night in my mind, giving us one more conversation, one more chance to get it right. I change the ending every time, but morning always tells the truth. No matter how I rewrite yesterday, it still ends with losing you. In one version I hold you closer, in another I finally explain, in another I swallow all my pride before we walk away. But memory doesn't bend that way. It never edits what is real. It lets me dream, then reminds me how goodbye still feels. If regret could rewrite history, we would've never needed a last conversation. I keep rewriting goodbye, hoping one new line appears, one small sentence strong enough to erase these lonely years. But some endings stay exactly as they are, no matter how much they're rehearsed. So tonight I'll stop rewriting the words we said and start learning how to live with the ones we did. I changed every sentence except the last one, because it already happened. Goodbye. I've replayed every memory, looking for where I went wrong, searching through the quiet spaces between the right and wrong. Was I too afraid to open? Did I hold on way too tight? Did I lose you little by little without seeing the warning signs? I know some questions don't deserve an answer. Still, I ask, was I hard to love? Or were we just hard to hold? Did my heart become too heavy? Did yours become too cold? It's the question every broken heart asks, even when it shouldn't. Trying to blame itself for a goodbye it couldn't stop. Some nights I think I wasn't enough. Some nights I think we both got lost. Two good people carrying wounds neither knew how to cross. Maybe it wasn't all my fault, maybe it wasn't all yours, but healing has a quiet way of asking the hardest questions first. If I could speak to the man I was, I'd tell him love ending doesn't always mean love was impossible. Was I hard to love? Maybe that's the wrong question now. Maybe the better one is, did I love with everything I had? Some forever ends without anyone being impossible to love. One day I'm stop asking, was I hard to love? And start believing I was worth loving all along. I walk past places we once loved, and memories still know my name. Not because I wish you were here, but because nothing feels the same. I don't replay your face much anymore, or wonder where you've been. I keep remembering the man I was when you were next to him. Maybe it's not you I've been searching for. I miss who we were, the way we laughed without trying, the way tomorrow felt so certain before we learned about goodbye. I miss the version of ourselves that believed love could outrun time. Sometimes it's not the person, it's the life you built together. We used to dream in the same direction, talk until the morning light, celebrate the smallest victories, make ordinary moments shine. Now those memories don't ask me to go back and live them twice. They simply remind me that something beautiful once existed. Some chapters aren't painful because they ended, they're painful because they were who we were, but I don't wish the past would stay. Some stories are meant to shape us before they quietly fade away. I'll carry all the good we had without asking for it back, because loving who we were helped me become who I am today. I don't miss yesterday. I just smile at the people we used to be. I thought I'd hate you, but I don't. I carried your goodbye home like it weighed 1,000 pounds. Every room became a reminder of a love I couldn't hold down. There were nights I couldn't sleep, mornings I could barely stand. trying to convince my heart to understand what my mind already had. And after all this time, there's something I never expected to feel. I hope you'll never know this feeling. Never wake up with this kind of ache. Never have your whole world change because somebody walked away. I don't wish this hurt on anyone, not even you, because loving you taught me better than revenge ever could. I don't replay what we could have been the way I used to every night. I've made peace with missing you, even if it still doesn't feel right. If one day someone loves you the way I always try to do, I hope they stay long after the doubts are through. Pain has a way of changing people. Mine taught me to be gentler, not bitter. I hope you never know this feeling. Never question if you're enough. Never sit in silence wondering why forever wasn't us. I don't hate you, baby. Somehow that faded too. I just hope life is kinder to your heart than it was to mine. Be happy, be loved, just never know this feeling. Used to count the ceiling shadows instead of counting dreams. Every question kept me awake, pulling at the seams. I carried every what if like it was mine to hold, trying to fix a story that had already been told. Then one day I laid it down, and something inside me finally rested. I sleep better now, not because I stopped caring, not because the memories disappeared, or the nights forgot your name. I sleep better now because I stopped caring what was never mine to carry in the first place. I finally gave my heart permission to rest. I don't wake up chasing answers or replaying yesterday. I've learned that peace arrives leaves when you stop standing in its way. The silence doesn't frighten me, it wraps around me like the dawn. Turns out letting go of the weight made room for hope all along. Healing isn't forgetting, it's releasing the burdens that never belong to you. I sleep better now, the tears don't visit every night. I've traded heavy questions for quiet morning light. I'll always honor what we shared, but I won't live inside the pain, because the strongest kind of freedom is waking up without carrying yesterday again. Tonight, I'll close my eyes without the weight, and for the first time that feels like home. I kept a light on by the window, believing you'd find your way. I built my world around a maybe that never turned into a day. I counted every passing season like they owed me one more chance, while life kept gently calling and I never answered back. Hope is beautiful until it asks you to stop living. I stopped waiting the day I remember my worth, the day I realized my life couldn't stay on pause forever. I deserve mornings full of laughter, not nights chasing yesterday. So I let go, not because I stopped loving, but because I started living. I opened curtains I'd kept closed, let sunlight find forgotten rooms. I learned that healing isn't loud, it quietly changes you. The dreams I put away for someday began calling out my name. Turns out the future had been waiting for me all along. I didn't stop because I gave up, I stopped because I finally believed I was allowed to move forward. I stopped waiting and the world began to bloom again. Every step away from yesterday brought me closer to myself. I still wish you well, but I don't live there anymore, because I deserve a life that keeps moving, with or without you. The hardest step was the first one after that. Life found me.
For the
as us. Now I'm learning me. Every dream had your reflection. Every plan had both our names. I forgot where you ended and where I began again. When you left, the silence asked me questions I had never faced. Who was I beneath the memories? Who remained beneath the pain? Losing you didn't just break my heart, it introduced me to someone I'd forgotten. My heart learned my name again, one quiet sunrise at a time. I stopped searching for the man I was inside the life we left behind. I remembered my own laughter, found my own dreams once again. Somewhere between the healing, my heart learned my name again. The mirror slowly changed its story, from someone waiting to be found to someone finally standing on his own solid ground. The places that once haunted me now simply hold the past. They don't decide tomorrow or define who I am. Healing isn't forgetting, it's remembering that your identity was never meant to disappear. My heart learned my name again, not because the pain was small, but because I kept choosing to get back up after every fall. I'll always honor what we were without losing who I've become, because the greatest homecoming was finding the person I thought I'd lost. I said my name, and this time my heart answered. I remember the woman who fell apart. I finally met the woman who stood back up. There was a time I barely recognized the reflection in the glass, trying to hold together pieces that weren't meant to last. I thought the end had taken everything, that I'd never smile the same. But healing quietly introduced me to someone stronger than the pain. I didn't become fearless, I became someone who keeps going. You can't break someone who rebuilt themselves brick by brick, breath by breath. Strength isn't ever falling, it's finding the courage to rise again. The woman I am today was born from the pieces I refuse to leave behind. stopped asking broken mirrors to tell me who I should become. I found my worth in quiet mornings where hope rose with the sun. The scars I used to hide away now remind me where I've been. Not every wound is something to erase. Some become the reason we begin again. You can lose a chapter without losing your story. You can lose a love without losing yourself. You can't break someone who rebuilt themselves. I've learned that healing isn't becoming who I was. It's becoming someone wiser, someone gentler with her heart. The strongest version of me didn't exist before I learned how to start again. I didn't survive to stay the same. I survived to become someone new. I never thought these words would belong in my mouth, but here they are. For the longest time I blamed the silence. For every sleepless night I knew I thought losing you had stolen everything I was becoming to. I begged tomorrow not to come, held yesterday with both my hands, never seeing that my future was waiting where you couldn't stand. Time has a way of showing us what pain could never explain. Thank you for leaving, not because it didn't hurt, but because the ending opened doors I never would have searched. I found a life beyond the heartbreak, a man I thought I'd lost. Some goodbyes don't ruin your future, they rescue it at a cost. I stopped measuring my worth by who decided not to stay. Started building something stronger, one quiet choice each day. The dreams I buried came back breathing. The mirror knew my name again. Turns out the road I feared the most was leading me to healing. If we stayed together, I might have never met the person I was becoming. Sometimes the greatest gift arrives disguised as goodbye. Thank you for leaving, for the lesson hidden in the pain, for proving that a broken heart can learn to beat again. I'll always honor what we shared without wishing to return, because the man I am today was waiting on the other side of letting go. carried me home, home, home. I used to think when you left, the story ended. Now I know I was only turning a page. There was a time I couldn't imagine a tomorrow without your name. Every dream I ever carried had your heartbeat in the frame. When you walked away, I wondered if every page had reached its end, like life had closed the cover before I'd finished reading it. Time has a quiet way of teaching what pain cannot. You were a chapter, a beautiful one, a painful one too. You taught my heart about loving and what surviving can do. But you were never the whole story, never the final page. My life was always bigger than one goodbye, one season, one name. I still smile at some memories without wishing they would stay. Some moments are too beautiful to throw completely away. They help become the person standing here tonight, not because they lasted forever, but because they changed my life. Some books need heartbreak to reach their happiest ending, not because the pain was good, but because it kept the story moving. You were a chapter, I'll never tear those pages out. They'll always be part of my journey without becoming my whole life. The next pages are still unwritten, the best lines may still remain, because every ending makes room for another beginning. Thank you for your chapter. Now it's time to keep reading. For a while I thought forever ended the day you walked away, like love had packed its bags with you and taken all the light. I couldn't picture mornings that didn't carry your name. I forgot the world was bigger than one chapter filled with pain. Healing taught me one beautiful truth: love didn't end, it just moved forward. Someone will love me better without asking it to become something it was never meant to be. This isn't revenge, and it isn't comparison. It's quiet hope, believing healthy love still exists. She won't have to rescue me, and I won't have to earn her stay. We'll meet as two whole people walking toward the same day. There'll be room for honest conversations, room to laugh and room to cry. A love that feels like coming home instead of wondering why. Maybe the greatest love isn't louder, it's safer. It doesn't make you question your worth. It reminds you you always had it. Someone will love me better, the way my heart was meant to be loved, with patience instead of guessing, with peace instead of fear. And one day I'll look back without anger or regret, grateful that losing one love made room for the one that finally stayed. Someone is learning my name, and I'm learning to believe again. This isn't goodbye to you. It's goodbye to the woman who thought she'd never smile again. I remember counting broken pieces, certain they were all I'd ever hoped, believing every dream I carried had disappeared with yours. I wore grief like it was my name, wrapped myself inside the night, never imagining that healing was already walking toward my life. You carried me as far as you could. Now it's time to let you rest. Good night, old me. Thank you for surviving every tear, for holding on when hope felt distant and tomorrow disappeared. You did everything you knew to do. You brought me safely through the storm. Now close your tired eyes, I'll take it from here. I don't need to erase the memories or pretend they never mattered. They became the quiet teachers that helped rebuild my heart. The woman standing here tonight isn't who she used to be. She's softer where she once was guarded, stronger where she used to bleed. This isn't the end, it's the gentle turning of a page. The night has done its work. Now let the morning find me. Good night, old me. You don't have to carry this anymore. Lay your fears beside the silence. Leave them at the closing door. Tomorrow isn't asking me to become who I once was. It's inviting me to become who I've been, growing into all alone. Good night. Thank you for getting me here. Tomorrow begins again.